Seems fine. So this deck I'm playing right now is a life gain combo deck that's a lot of fun to play. So the combo is, there's a card called, much like the Relentless Corruption and the Ragefire cards that escalate, there's a card that gains life that escalates, and this card gives, whenever you play an action, it makes all action with the same name cost less resources. So eventually, we just get a bunch of actions that gain life in our deck, and then we get a bunch of, and they're all free, and then we just draw through them. Hey, look, Chronic Madness. I'll take that one. Toddler. Alright, hold on. Dad's gonna Chronic Madness his opponent, and then he's gonna come see what you want. I'm coming. What do you need? Show your deck. Alright, speak of the card, so there's the Eternal Youth card, and we're actually going to, I'm going to get Thunderfield Elder out here first, just so it can like block and stuff, and then we'll start getting these into our deck and going. So yesterday is a sweet card, so basically once we deploy our Prophecy troops, we can yesterday and then return all troops to their owner's hand, which returns our Prophecy troops, and then we get to redraw them. The fact that he played that out kind of makes me think he probably has another Croc in his hand, so I'm not going to play a second troop out here. I'm just going to go ahead and play this and gain our life. And also, ideally I want to Thunderfield Elder Prophecy onto the Eternal Youth, so putting that Eternal Youth back in my deck gives me the maximum chance to do that. Hopefully we find some shards here. Actually, I'd love to draw a Thunderfield Seer. This is a card we don't want to draw into the late game. So this is a card that lets us win the game once we've drawn a lot of our deck. Hopefully we don't get crocked this turn. Nope, getting crocked. 6? Balth, sure. Not super worried about that. Again, would like to draw a resource, that way we can yesterday and return all troops, including ours, to our hand. And our next action that's coming up is going to be have 2 copies on it, so hopefully it's not like a yesterday. Hopefully it's like an Arcane Focus or a Lanu Pause. Lanu Pause Sight would be sick. I'd love a double copy Lanu Pause Sight. I'm going to take my licks here. We'll take our 7 and go to 17. No, just 5. Sweet. He doesn't want to trade these. That's good. Okay, shard's not bad. I'm not going to attack because, again, when we start winning the game, we'll be winning the game by a lot, so I'm just going to pass the turn here. I don't really care if his G-Smith is generating card advantage. Hopefully he plays something pre-combat here. Alright, that's excellent, because now in response to this fight trigger, I'm going to yesterday and return everything to their owner's hands, including our guys and all of his board. He's going to activate these in response for resources, sure. Ruinier, sure. Yeah, discard 5 cards. So hopefully the thing we've double copied onto here is good. Again, Lanu Pause Sight would be good, so we can start drawing a critical mass of cards. Arcane Focus also wouldn't be awful, so we can kind of filter our way to the things we want. I wonder if this card should even be in our deck anymore. I've got a Chronic Madness. It's probably better It's probably better to just kill them with Chronic Madness and not have this clunky Holy Ascension in my deck that we don't want to draw into the late game. See, this is a great example of exactly what we didn't. We had like 6 bad hits for this. We don't really have things we want to be transmogger fighting, and this copies itself a bunch of times, so we have not a lot of things that we want to transmogger fade, and now we have 3 transmogger fades. This deck's a little awkward. It's really sweet when it goes off, and that's why I'm playing it, so hopefully we will get to combo in one of these games, but alright, in response to this, I'm going to transmog this a bunch of times. Yep, keep this guy flying. So again, that made those first 2 Thunderfield Elder triggers basically useless. I wonder if I should... the list I'm playing right now is straight one that my buddy just gave me straight up. I should probably re-examine it so it doesn't have bad hits like that. Hopefully these next 2 will be okay. I guess he has a Croc in his hand still, so he's going to Croc us. That's probably not ideal to have played out this next one. We're going to get Crocked and then take 6, 12, and go to 3. I guess he can go Howling Brave as well, so that would be 14 and put us to 1. Solitary Exile my Ziggy, sure. Probably irrelevant because we're mostly dead. Another Yesterday would be great, so we can bounce everything back to his hand. Although I guess that means our copies would be useless again. Alright, sweet. Let's do that. Maybe we can find an Eternal Youth with 2 copies on it. That would gain us 8, 20. That would gain us like 30-some life. And that's exactly what we found. So this Eternal Youth is going to gain 8 life, 12 life, 16 life. So there's definitely a series of draws in our deck that allow us to win this game. So that Eternal Youth, the first one, it copied itself twice, and then we have enough to play out the Starcaller Ancient too because that was reduced by Ziggy. So if we redraw one of those prophesied Eternal Youths that just got put into our deck, we can definitely continue winning this game. What's our record on the day? Bad. I think we're about 40% maybe. Yeah, I've been switching around all day. Casual gain 36 for 2. Yep, it was 8, 12, and 16. So it's 34, right? 8, 6. No, yeah, you're right. 36. Math is hard. All right, Arcane Focus. So you're saying there's a chance? Sight, and then am I dead on board? This is 9. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and I have a blocker, so we are not just dead. So all I'm saying is there's a chance. And I believe his last 2 cards are both Crocosaur. He has at least one Crocosaur. One of his last cards is a Crocosaur. So if he can kill this, we're dead. If he can't kill this, if he could play 2 guys, we're dead. Alright, we get to live. That's all I want to do is untap. And then we have, I guess he could have some kind of weird pump spell. This is only putting us to 3 though. So it would be so sweet if we win this game. If we had a shard that makes a temporary resource, there's a Mass Polydingler in our deck that becomes an out because we have Lanupause Sight that went off last turn. It's a shame we had to chump to not die, because otherwise we would have had a very good chance to win this game because Starcaller Ancient would have copied up a bunch of stuff for us. Drawing another Eternal Youth that copies twice would be hot. Ooh, oh look, that's exactly what this does. Oh, that's excellent. Alright, so we gain 20, and then we gain 24, and then we gain 28. We're doing it, fam, we're doing it. Let's play this Shard of Progress that draws a card. We could still lose this game, but I'm having a good time in the meantime. Ooh, a piece of candy! What a most ridiculous of games. What a most ridiculous of games. Excellent. Unfortunately, so this card, if your life is twice your starting, we turn into a Paragon of Righteousness. But he's going to put us below 50 here with this attack. 41. So we will not turn into a Paragon just yet, but we will get to Mass Poly Dingler's board. Yeah, the deck turns the corner super quick. Purge, Grace. Okay, so he gets to Grace something. Purge, Grace, Bree. Alrighty. Beating me down with the Dingler. Oh, come on, just attack all. Send a message. There you go. Oh, there's multiple Dinglers in this deck. Okay. Well, we're going to take hits for a couple of turns here until he finds some scarier things or we're closer to dead. Don't ask questions like that, Penta. I don't want to know. Look at that. We ended up getting another Grace out of holding this Dingler. So he's going to attack us for 6, and we're going to repel the Cheese Smythe. We draw a card when this resolves. It was prophesized. Ooh, into a Yesterday. I'm just going to cast this, right? Yeah, I'm just going to cast this because he doesn't have Sapphire Threshold, so he can't actually replay those Dinglers. Discard the Dinglers. Excellent. Excellent. It's possible I should have held on to this for a second because if I hit a Prophecy Troop, I would like to Prophecy and then Yesterday and Reprophecy. Yes, his Dinglers are in fact very sad. Oh look, just the 7 power guy. That's not a very quick clock. Discard the Dingler to Rutherford makes it back, right? I think I'm going to get below 20 before we pull the trigger on this Dingler. And we're definitely not transmogging his 10-drop, because that's a recipe for disaster. Ideally, I would like him to use his champion power before I mass Poly Dingler. That's a good draw. Does he have anything in here, actually, that's worth? Hey, he's got Crocs and... okay, yeah. Infinite Tricks? Okay, well now we're definitely dingling next turn. Is that the only 9-drop? Is the Triumphate? Is that really the only 9-drop? Is that real? If that's real, I think there's a combo by transmogging your own Cheese Goliath. Look at that. His handful of Dinglers got some more Dinglers in it. Weird. The old purge to kill by 1/1s, yep. Ooh, a piece of candy. Ooh, a piece of candy. I would not be surprised if he concedes here. Because now, oh yeah, now we've just like fully gone off. I love when they don't concede though. I really don't want him to concede because that's half the fun, is getting to gain infinite life here. Our opponent can no longer win the game, but, you know, excellent. Casual 381 and NBD. We're gonna turn into a Triumphate, which makes all of our permanents indestructible. We got above 10,000 at one point. Constant we had in play turned us into this thing that for one charge makes a 4/4. And there's also one Chronic Madness in the deck, so we can mill them out. And look at that. So here's how we really go off. So now the Ziggy's here, and this copied it. So this, you know, heading north of 1,000 now. Slow and steady. Please never play the beer, right? Ooh, Wild Child. Forever's Child, maybe he could race us. I'm probably supposed to transmog this, just so he can't have fun too. The mirror probably comes down to the Chronic Madness milling. Finish this, I need to go teach a class. I turned it into Dragon Valley Bree, that's funny. If you're interested in seeing more of this deck, there's a link to my YouTube channel and the information on the stream. You can just search for Sapphire Diamond Ziggy Youth, and you will find lots of videos with it on there. And the thing you have to remember is you'll see our deck's actually gaining cards here because the Eternal Youths that are copying themselves all go back into our library. So eventually our deck is just all Eternal Youths. So we're just pretty likely to draw the Eternal Youths every draw. Oh, that's funny. So he can Balthazar out his deck, but then he'll just deck himself, so. Let him draw himself out, right? Just make an army of angels. So, I mean, we can't deck because our Eternal Youths just keep making more copies and going back in. You know what? Our opponent doesn't want to concede. I'm not going to kill him. I'm just going to leave the Angels on defense. We'll just auto pass priority a bunch here. He's lower on clock than we are, and this game could very honestly come down to the clock. So, yeah, I'm just going to keep auto passing priority. If opponent wants to burn their clock drawing out, that's fine. They can burn their clock drawing out. Oh look, Eternal Youth. Alright, north of 2,000. Root dad with no sense of personal space. Oh, I guess this cheesesmith could technically rebuy a purge for him, right? But we should have more than enough life that's not relevant. Remember the time when we were at 3 life this game? Anyone else? Pepperidge Farm remembers. I'm just gonna not make more angels just in case he rebuys his purge with the cheesesmith. Yeah, I don't think purge is getting him out of it either. I agree. Oh no, he gained life. However, will we win? Solitary exile. You got me. You take my Ziggy away, sure. There's links to the deck below the stream. They should all be there now. The button that says Hexdex Talon Sprec. We'll just keep drawing. Yep. This Eternal Youth that copies itself. Was this one that draws a card too? Oh yeah, now it gets nuts. I knew there was one in here that still drew a card. We're gonna gain so much life this turn. Because we just doubled the one that draws a card too. Oh look, and then we had another one that draws a card. So now we'll go off basically. At a certain point we can just go arbitrarily infinite essentially. Because these ones that we're playing draw cards in our deck is mostly Eternal Youths that copy themselves. Awesome, Dyer. I'm glad you're enjoying it and find it useful. Should I play all of these or should I just auto pass? I'm kind of having fun cranking up here. So these are gaining, what, 200 life per, and they're copying themselves, so... Could you imagine having to do the math in a paper game to figure out what's supposed to... how much I'm supposed to be gaining here? Absolutely play all of them, right? Alright, good call. I'm still ahead on clock even with farting around like this, so... Correct, Immortal Spear will not kill us. We're still short of 10,000. It's a little unfortunate. And our deck now has 74 cards in it. Mostly all of them are Eternal Youths. This has to be the Purge, right? This is the Purge. He's been infinite trick, sure. Youth, yes, Youth. Youth should be it. It should have Sapphire Diamond symbols in front of it too. I believe those show up on XTCG or on the TCG browser. Yeah, OP's at 100. How adorable. How adorable, OP. You're at 100 life. That's cute. Oh no, we drew a shard. That's actually kind of unlucky, right? Like, there's not that many in our deck. That's the first turn we didn't draw an Eternal Youth for a while. This is my... I am protected by angels. You cannot attack me. Man, 2 shards in a row. I wonder what the probability of that is. It's gotta be low. Now we really even couldn't kill him even if we wanted, because he's got this flying life linking thing. We have to deck him. To something like Feldar Sovereign says, I don't know if there's an alternate win con for life gain. I don't think there is. I could be wrong though. I feel like if there was, I'd be playing it instead of this thing. Toddler. Oh, look at that. We found another non-Eternal Youth card in our deck. Okay. Weird. Weird. There's cards that aren't Eternal Youth in our deck. Oh, good. They're gaining over 300 a pop now. Toddler, Dad can't come right now. He's gaining 1,000. When these start gaining 1,000, we'll stop. Yeah, we're probably gonna stop before that. I need to. Let's just let him draw himself out. All right, let's pass. Oh, he can't gain life. Right. I always forget Invincible is different than Indestructible. Yeah, but I mean, he's just gonna deck himself, so it really doesn't matter. It's funny, because we're putting more cards into our deck than we're drawing with them, we'll never actually deck out. What is even happening when I look at it? So, we've assembled our life gain combo of Eternal Youth with Prophecy copies on it. And our deck here has 83 cards in it, but most of them are copies of Eternal Youth because all of the copied Eternal Youths go back into our deck. I'm just going to start attacking with everything. Oh no, we have to discard. That's so unfortunate. Probably should discard a shard. A Chronic Madness version of the deck? I have not. So the nice thing about Rage Fires and Relentless Grip, how much damage does he do? So we're at 8. He did not even 100 damage. Nice. Nice. Oh, we got a 43-43. That's adorable. That's adorable. Let me just undo all your hard work here by casting this. It's going to roll over the 20k marker here real quick. Yeah, it really doesn't matter. My army of angels shall destroy you! I'm just going to play 2 of these every turn and then just start auto-passing. These are gaining 448 and they're copying twice, so they're gaining 1,500 per Eternal Youth right now. Oh, he could steal an Eternal Youth from our crypt, couldn't he? That's funny. Yeah, we're just not gonna attack. He's at 4 cards in his deck. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh yeah, he he can prevent him shooting. No! No, he heard one of you! He heard one of you! He heard one of you. He must be watching the stream. Alright, we're just gonna clock him. The game just got real. I do still have a Chronic Madness in my deck. There's one Chronic Madness in our deck of 104 Eternal Youths right now. He's down on clock. I'm really glad he's down on clock. Oh, he has these guys. That's funny. Oh, I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, in Magic this would be a draw in game 1. In Hex we're gonna time out. Or someone's gonna time out. All because I was going too quickly. Well, this is gonna be the last match of the day because I have somewhere I have to be at 4 o'clock, which is an hour from now, and this is gonna take another 20 minutes to time people out, it looks like. He could kill us with the super orchids, yep. It is all about damage and decking now, isn't it? All because I was trying to save clock, and I discarded it instead of playing out more Eternal Youths. And then he hit Kraken Barrel Cheddar. Woo! There's one of those in our deck still. Okay. There's one of those in our deck still. Sure. Well, we're going to stay ahead on clock and then eventually do this. This is a legit game. This is a ladder match. We're out of mass polydinglers. So these are currently gaining 670, 640 something. What's the number? I'm at 47,000 right now. I mean, I'm at 47,000. Like, what's the number that it bugs at? Oh, okay, yeah, we're not getting there. But Dad's doing clock management here. Ask your mother. I mean, these will eventually start gaining real big numbers. This is game 1, for reference. And I messed up and gave him a chance to get here. Oh, he has to discard. Look at that. Yeah, you spend time discarding. Man, when I yesterday him, he's going to have to spend a ton of time discarding. We're at 50,000 something. Please don't break the game right before patch day. Well, I'm glad this is being caught on recording. Should I just yesterday for value here? I almost want it yesterday just to take my stupid Starcaller Ancient off the table. There's a Chronic Madness in my deck somewhere, but now there's 160 cards in my deck. Yeah, I'm just gonna yesterday here for the clock value. Enjoy. He's got 40 cards in his hand. Have fun discarding. Hey, I know. You want to finish this game for me?
It's cheating.
It's not. It's literally we literally just have to time it out. And I kind of want to go take a shower. No, hold on. I just gotta let me explain to you what's going on while the timer's not on us. So,
That's a lot of Dragon Valley Breeze.
yeah.
And a lot of...
So what's happened is this is my Eternal Youth combo deck, and we've comboed off. And while I was trying to move quickly, I discarded one of my giant Eternal Youths that copies itself and goes back into the deck, obviously.
You needed that.
No, what happened was that my whole deck is Eternal Youth. There's 162 cards right now.
Good.
He Kraken Barrel Cheddared one of mine back, and now he also has an arbitrarily large amount of life. But I have...
But he only has 16 cards in his deck.
Which are Eternal Youths that go back into his deck and make copies of themselves.
Oh. So we're just trying to time out here?
Yeah.
Oh, but look at all those.
Correct, I just yesterdayed all of these back to his hand. So...
Lose, babe.
Nah.
He has way more arbitrarily... Oh, wait. Is that a 7-1 or a 7-0? Is that 71,000 or 7,000? I can't read it.
71,000.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, see the point? And these are gaining 2,000 life per, and like we have unlimited of them basically.
Okay, cool.
So all of
Wait,
your
he Kraken Barrel Cheddar.
yeah all of your angels are invincible.
So I just play all the Eternal Youths every turn?
Yes, and then hit skip on combat, and then auto pass priority otherwise. Battle.
Should I always play all of them?
Yep. You don't have to play all of them. I've just been playing one a turn. So I've just so my draw step, we draw. And then, so we draw.
An Eternal Youth.
We draw an Eternal Youth. You click it, you press auto pass priority.
That's it.
Yep. And then when it stops attackers, hit Q.
Can I draw something other than Eternal Youth, or is it impossible at this point?
That's statistically unlikely.
But it's possible.
Hit F on his turn. Don't lose the clock. Alright, have fun.
I'm really good at losing the clock.
Stream, I have to take a shower and go to a meeting. Kirsty's going to sign off when she's done with this ridiculous game, timing him out. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out. Okay, yep, so take your turn.
Is it my turn?
Yep. Gotta go fast.
Play a youth past priority?
Yep, immediately, yep. And honestly, if he's not attacking, you could just even not play the Eternal Youth.
Okay, FQ, FQ. I can do that.
Really his turn, hit F.
FQ, FQ. If you say that fast enough, it sounds like something else.
All of this because I was trying to save time by discarding instead of playing them. If he attacks, block, you guys are invincible.
If he attacks, block. Okay.
If you lose, I still love you, but don't lose.
He says if we lose, he still loves me.
She's not managing the game for me.
Oh, fantastic.
I have to take a shower and leave.
Are we really just gonna play to time? This is so boring. We have 11 minutes, and opponent has 7.5 minutes. We need some of these, like, 7,000 guys. How do we get those? My hand is stupid. One of those nodding bird things. That would be very helpful in this situation. Ooh. We drew something that's not an Eternal Youth. I don't know what to do. Oh no. What does this do? Oh, well, that's stupid. I feel like I'm playing slow because the opponent's clock is catching up to ours. But we still have like 60,000 health on him. This is dumb. Eventually we lose to the Forever's Child when he gets more than we have blockers. It'll take a while. But in an infinite time universe... Oh. But someday, he probably has more swingers than we have blockers. I'm not going to bother right now. Oh, look at his 8/8. That's adorable. What an adorable little 8/8. I don't think we need more blockers yet, right? 4, 5, 6. I don't care about the 8/8. If he swings with the 8/8, I'd let it hit us just because it's funny. You guys want me to use... I'm not going to use the charge power yet because I don't feel like we need it. And I feel like we just play one of these and pass turn to conserve time. Unless I'm missing something. I don't think we need more blockers yet, right? Right, that's what I was thinking. I don't want to use the clock to make blockers when we don't need them. I don't know, those 8/8s might kill us. I want to draw something that's not an eternal use. Wouldn't that be fun? Should I just not even bother playing the eternal use? Because they're... I mean, that takes a okay amount of time. A couple of seconds. And we have... No, I'm going to keep playing them until we have over 100,000 life, because I think that would be fun. Oh, there we go. Okay, now we can be done playing them. We'll just pass turn. His biggest organ is this one, 9308. Oh, okay, you're right. I will have to discard them if I don't play them. It's fair. Might as well just play one. Gain 9. We're only gaining 928. How do we make it gain more? Okay, we can try discarding instead, see if that's faster. I mean, I feel like it's irrelevant at this point. As far as being able to play them. Time saving's good. He's getting an 8/8 every turn now.
That's fine.
It's
Don't look at me, keep effing.
It's adorable, right?
Look at that, you drew non-eternal youth.
I know. Chat and I decided that it's quicker to discard than to play.
There. Then do it.
But we have more than double his clock, so.
Oh wow, really?
We have 834, he has 356.
Good.
How do we add that? Is that like exclamation point quote or something? How do we add that?
Just stay on the game.
Because we have over 100,000 life, so I don't.
Yep,
I think it's okay if we discard.
Yep, just beat him down. You get that star. Those 2 stars. It's like 3 stars, really.
Those 8/8 Orkins, though, I don't know. We might lose. Oh, whoops! I forgot to press F. Don't tell Jeffrey that I forgot to press F.
Can you show your dad what you need before he goes?
Wait, this is game 1?
This is game 1.
This is stupid.
Yeah, if he attacks, just don't walk too, because you'll take more time blocking than you will otherwise. What do you need? Show your dad. Three small volume before dad goes. How about some Thomas? Alright, bye chat. Have fun. Thank you. Remember to hit stop recording, stop streaming when you're done.
Okay.
Or stream from your account. Go for it.
I think it only eats his clock if he's not auto passing priority like we are. What? I don't understand. Maybe he drew something else. Sure. Who cares if it lived? Oh, whoops. Take the damage to assert dominance. Sure. No, we're just gonna win the clock like Jeffrey wanted. Multi-block for maximum time wasting. That's really a good idea, actually. I like how the strategy in this game is how can we waste the most time. That's amazing. Whoops. Be nice. Um, 2 minutes to 6.5 minutes. I mean, we can take some damage. It doesn't even matter. There's so much life we can't even read it. Oh no, we went below 100,000. Please stop blocking, but I'm afraid to not block. Let's gain some life. It's not a tie. It's not a tie if your opponent loses to clock. If your opponent loses to clock, then they lost the game. That's not a tie. In an infinite time universe, yes, it's a tie, but in this game, it's not a tie. Time is a resource. Use it wisely. Coach, I'm double blocking so that that prompt comes up and he has to click through it to decide who gets dealt damage first. It's just wasting seconds. I don't know why we're even bothering attacking. Oh, look, more life gain. Uh-oh, that one's resolving again. What are we doing? Oh, whoops. Burning our clock for a second there. I'm bad at paying attention. Apparently this is game 1. He just gained a second. What is this? It went from 3 to 4. Victory is ours! Boys, we won! Yay! Winners! I don't understand why there's sideboarding involved. Reserving? Sorry, that was the wrong term, right? Reserve everything in. Just for giggles. He didn't concede, his clock went to 0. I bet you we win game 2 also. It's gonna be a quick one. Yes. Oh, look at that. We won. Woo! Winners! Winners!
Are you like the
Declan!
You the substitute teacher for the day?
He had to go to work and this game went to time.
That's
Declan! Yay! Winners! Yay! You're cute.
I came in to turn the garage light out.
Do you guys want to keep playing?